What's up, witches? Damn, I wonder why my audio always cuts out. I have to like manually set it before we start. Oh, I didn't used to do that. Whatever. Let's get signed into the Discord and let's get this show on the road. We're gonna hang out for a minute before we start doing Final Fantasy. Have a snack. Orange. Stubborn and hard to peel. Oh, my wife will be joining us shortly. We'll continue our Final Fantasy VII adventure.
What's good?
Manu.
Good morning, Julia.
Me, Joe.
Oh, fuck. God.
Gotta check that soundboard too, see if I got any slots left. I don't think I used them all. I think I've got a couple of slots left for stuff I can still put on there. I think I had some I was looking for and I hadn't found yet or made, so I just left those spots blank. I can't remember what they were, so I'm open to ideas. I gotta start writing them down because I'll get these ideas for stuff for the soundboard while I'm streaming with the intent to get it later. I'm gonna sit down in front of the computer when I'm not streaming to set that stuff up and I forget everything. I'm like, what was I gonna get again?
Fucking shit.
What's up?
Nothing. I just don't fucking... I got too little space, man. Too little fucking space.
I know the feeling. Hopefully that is about to change for us here soon. Finally about to move out of this tiny ass apartment.
Did that end up working out, or have y'all not checked it out yet?
Yeah, we checked out the townhouse. Put in our application, so that I don't see any reason why we wouldn't get it.
What's the townhouse again?
Basically like a really big apartment, I guess. not like a standalone house by itself, but they're apartments. Like, you know, it's big buildings with multiple units, so it's not like a standalone house, but they're intended to be like the size of a house. So the one we looked at's got 3 floors to it. 4 bedrooms? And like office space? But yeah, townhomes are basically apartments that are meant to make you feel like you're living in an actual, you know, house. They usually have multiple floors, so you don't have people living above or below you. And they tend to have a lot of space. So once you get inside of them, they're designed so that once you get inside of them, you can forget you're in an apartment and feel like you're in a house.
Huh. Okay.
Kind of like a condo, but less expensive. Maybe, if I can remember to do it before we move in. You know, the day we get our key and everything, I'll go record a quick tour video before we, you know, move everything in, before our stuff is in there, so you can see the whole layout.
I mean, if you don't want people knowing where you live, I mean, if you're going to just show it to like a few people, then
Yeah, it'll be for the Discord. But I'll only show the inside. Like, I wouldn't show anything that should give away location.
I don't know, man. Them fucking fuckers on the internet are annoying. I'd be finding some stupid, like, you've seen them, like, find a fucking, like, the fucking background for every Minecraft world, or the world of every background for the Minecraft loading screen, like.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's the kind of shit people do. I'm like, I mean, it probably wouldn't happen, but.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how it could, but you're right. People do crazy shit. They'll think of shit that I ain't thought of, but I don't see how it could happen, because a lot of these, I was gonna slide. So, I mean, I don't see how it could, because a lot of these townhomes and stuff like that are owned by the same company, so they'll build the same building in multiple locations. They just got like a blueprint, and they just build that same building over and over and over again. So when people complain that buildings look copy pasted in video games, that's not entirely unrealistic. That's how a lot of these apartment complexes work, is they make a blueprint, and then they just, every time they build a new apartment complex in a new town or something, they
It's
just,
not even apartment complexes, houses.
yeah,
too.
they just follow the same blueprint over and over again. That's why you'll see a lot of the same looking apartments, a lot of the same looking, you know, townhouses and stuff like that. It'll just be that over and over, no matter what town you go to, because it's all corporatized now and just like factory made, where they just pump them out.
Unless you have the money to.
So I don't
hire an architect and.
Oh, I
design
mean,
your
it's
own
gonna get
shit.
worse, because now they have 3D printed houses, where they literally copy and paste the blueprint and just print it.
I actually looked into those, and It'll probably be a thing way later on. Right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
it's-
It's still too expensive to be better than traditional housing. The main like advantage, it's because the printer's so big and it's hard to like, the printer's expensive, the material for the printer's expensive, and it's expensive to set up that printer. But as far as like actually building the house goes, once they find a way to make the actual
Well,
like
it's
machine
pretty cheap because all they use is cement.
yeah,
the
but the
printer.
actual equipment used to do it is so
I know,
fucking
I'm talking about the material.
yeah, but the printer is so fucking expensive to set up, it doesn't
Yeah.
outweigh the cost of materials. Once they find a way to make that cheaper and more compact, so it's not like a pain in the ass to, you know, set up this big machine that prints the house, that'll probably be the way houses are made, because they can literally make an entire house in a day. They set up the, they set up the printer, they build the frame, and then it just
Althea sent me a time
Yeah, it just
lapse
prints
of
the
one
house.
of them, and it was
You know,
like
you know what
a
I
few
wonder?
hours.
I wonder, like, you know how like
Yeah, they
3D
can build it
printers,
in a
like,
day.
mess up on like regular prints. I wonder if like one of those big fucking ones would like, like start spiraling fucking concrete in like a circle or something randomly in the middle of the fucking.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they got kinks to work out before they can mass produce it, but if you think copy-pasted looking houses are bad now, they're going to be real bad in the future when they just start 3D printing homes left and right, when they can
I
make...
think the effective way to do it would, like, you can move houses on trucks, right? Like, that's a thing.
Well, they got those
see.
modular homes, yeah, because they probably even have better ways to do it now, because, like, the first job I had coming out of college, or while I was in college, like, I worked at no, it was that year gap between high school and college, and I worked a factory job at a factory that made houses like that. Those
One of the big,
yeah, one of the
well-known
big
companies.
Like, yeah, one of the big housing manufacturers, and they make mobile homes and modular homes and things like that. Houses that you just cart out on trucks. There's two ways they do it. Like, obviously, like a single wide mobile home is just one solid unit. They just truck it out there, park it, and take the tires off, and boom, there's your house. Like a double wide one is they split it in half. So they take the two halves out, and then they seal them together to make one bigger house.
were they making the ones with the upstairs?
Yeah, those are the
That's what
modular ones where they're like almost like building a Minecraft house. They make cubes of like sections of the house in cubes, and then they send them out on trucks, and then they put all the pieces together when they get there, and then seal them together and make them into a house, and put carpet on them to cover all the seams. That's how like a modular house works, and it's not like Legos. It's more like Mega Blocks. It's more like
It's like the Duplos.
yeah, like Duplos, like the big ones. And then you just get these big squares, and they're done in little like square cubes, and then they just like stack them on top of each other and make them into a house. So they're already kind of doing that. The 3D printing would just be the next evolution of that, where now they don't have to like build the house and then like try to
Yeah, they just
transport
take
entire
the whole
sections
thing
of
to the
housing.
land.
Yeah, they just transport a machine, transport the raw materials, and then build the house in front of you. And when they show the time lapse of one of these things being built, like they do it in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like it only takes a few hours to build the house, to print it.
Yeah.
The rest of the day is setting up the machine and setting up the frame that it's going to build on, and then tearing it down and sealing everything up and painting it and all that other stuff and making it look like a house.
Do they even paint them, or is it like?
I would imagine.
I think
they
it was
would.
kind of like it, because that was the one thing I noticed. Like it was very drab. Like you didn't really have a lot of choice.
I would imagine they would paint them, or like if you're going to mass produce this and try to make them into actual houses that you're going to sell, then you're going to have to. Then you're gonna have to paint them or put some siding on the side of them or something to make them look less like
I'll
just
have to find that video.
these
she
plain
sent me,
cubes that they've got them
'cause-
looking like now, because people are gonna want their houses to look like houses, so you're gonna have to fake it to a point. So you're gonna have to find a way to make them look more presentable.
It was just a beige block.
Yeah, because that's what it comes out as.
Yeah.
It just comes out as like a cement block, more or less.
That you live in.
Oh, thank fucking God. I ain't gotta go to work till 6 tomorrow.
So they're going to have to paint them and put siding and all that on them to make them look presentable. Like even when you 3D print stuff at home, like if you 3D, because I've looked into it because I want a 3D printer for like my collectibles, and then I can just download, blueprints of like characters and figures I want, and then print them. But even when you do that, you've got to take the time to paint those figures and to make them look like something you'd purchase at a store instead of just this solid color plastic figure.
If I were gonna do it, I would just do it all white and then just go for the marble statue look. So then you wouldn't have to paint them.
Yeah, I could do that, or I mean, I don't mind painting them.
I mean, it's not perfect, but I mean, that's what you could do if you want to make a print of a figure, and then you could always paint it later. It's not like you're gonna have any problems with,
Yeah, that's what I'd
white
do.
figure.
I would get one that wouldn't look terrible sitting on the shelf waiting to be painted. 'Cause I'd probably print a bunch of them until I ran out of material, and then pick them up off the shelf one at a time and start, painting them when I had the free time. As like a hobby.
Free time? That doesn't exist.
Eventually, I want to learn how to make my own custom blueprints and stuff, so we can have some official Death Witch merch. Statue with the shirt and the trademark thumbs up. Paint that bad boy.
Yeah, you just don't have the legs because you don't ever wear pants.
Yeah, it would be not a statue, more like a bust.
Yeah, but
Yeah, which would play into the stream too, because we do know I like them busty.
What?
Oh my God, you've not been paying attention to
I'm
anything
sorry,
I've said.
this orange
by the
had
way, I
me,
can't hear her.
like, really...
Yeah, she's got her headset muted again. Because she never checks that before she just starts talking.
Well.
There you go. Hey, Sassy.
Hey, Wolf Waffle.
I know you've been here the whole time.
Yep.
Paid attention to none of our conversation and just freaked out when she heard the word busty.
I just figured you're talking about me.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, in a way.
I mean,
if you mistakenly, instead of using my name, called me Busty, I'd be like, yeah, that tracks.
bring me them mommy milkers.
Don't.
You
don't.
You
don't.
big-titted animal.
Big dick animal.
Don't lie to these people.
Sweetie.
Okay. See, this is why I feel sorry for black men. This is why stereotypes are bad.
Stop pretending like you don't have a nice size package, okay?
This is why.
Oh my God.
This is why black men hate those stereotypes.
Modest size package? No.
Even the ones you think are like, well, that's a good stereotype. Even black men hate those. That's a lot of pressure. This is why a lot of black guys are scared to date outside their race. 'Cause every time they meet a girl who's not black, it's always "Ooh, gonna get me a BBC," and it's like, well, your average black guy just probably has an average size dick. He doesn't have the BBC, and now he's like, oh great, now I'm gonna get this white girl in the bedroom. I'm gonna drop my pants, and she's gonna be expecting Mandingo to fly out, and it's just gonna be normal sized. It's just
nothing special.
Yeah, it's nothing special. It's just normal sized. Which is fine. Most black women know this, but white girls who've only seen porn go, black guys are all hung. And then that black guy pulls out a little 5-incher. 5 or 6 modest sized penis. Normal size. And she's like, what is that?
I don't know.
I thought it'd be bigger.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never dabbled in that area.
Yeah, no, they're...
All my friends talk like their husbands, well, the ones who are married to black men, have good sizes.
You're never gonna get... most wives are never gonna, be like, yeah, I married a small dick.
No, no, my friends are very honest.
Okay.
Look, if I got to know about Lakeisha and sucking toes...
That's different, though. Like, I've got some pretty honest guy friends that'll tell me some nasty stuff.
No.
But none of them are ever going to be like, yeah, my wife's pussy is like throwing a hot dog down the hallway. That's what I married. That shit, man, that shit is bone dry most of the time. Yeah, like none of them are gonna, because they don't want to like make it sound like they married bad pussy. Like they're gonna, it's cope. They're gonna cope. They're gonna embellish. Cause I got ones that don't believe me. I'm not embellishing. I was like, yeah, my wife's a squirter. It's like Niagara.
Not believe?
It's like Niagara Falls. Look, white girls don't do that very often.
I mean,
that's like most white girls or white guys think that's a myth. Like it squirts out. Yeah, I mean, you can see whole conversations about it on your mom's house where they're like, squirting real. Like they don't believe it's real.
Okay.
I don't think I've been with a black woman who didn't do it.
Yeah, like most of the black women I know are like, yeah.
Yeah, that's. It's not very common with white girls. So when I tell my white friends, they think I'm making shit up. They're like, well, you know, guys are going to embellish. I think I'm exaggerating for effect to make it sound better than it is. Comes off as just bragging, but
you're just bragging.
I'm like, no. How is having to constantly wash my sheets a good thing? You know how many towels I go through?
Do you know how many mattresses? I mean, good God.
It's an expensive hobby.
It is. Speaking of, we gotta get a new mattress when we move.
Well, we gotta see how much money's left first, because moving is expensive.
It is.
Not only do we have to pay the deposit and all that stuff to move into the townhome, but we gotta pay whatever penalty we gotta pay to get out of this place. You paid for the townhome?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, does that leave enough for the... Where's my phone? Does that leave enough to pay for the penalty?
It wasn't really more than what a month's rent would be.
Well, I'm more worried about the penalty to get out of here because we're breaking our lease to leave because I'm not staying here until the end of this lease. We've already got the townhome.
Said
get
that
the fuck
would
out
be
of here.
about a month's rent.
I thought you were going to hold them hostage with whatever the hell.
I'm going to argue with them. Yes, I'm going to. It's going to be a fight, and I'm more than prepared to have that fight, just like it was last time, where they threatened legal action. So it's. Well, they didn't threaten legal action. They filed legal action last time. A sheriff came to the home, and then I had to go there and argue with them to get them to drop the lawsuit because I was like, the countersuit's going to be a bitch. Like, I didn't back down, which is what they were expecting. That's what normally happens. The sheriff shows up at probably any of their other residents' houses with lawsuit papers. Yeah, with a subpoena for a lawsuit. And they immediately pay because they go to the office, and the office is like, well, if you pay what you owe us, we'll drop the suit. Yeah, that's what they do. And they went there and told me the same thing, and I was like, pay you motherfuckers owe me. I ain't paying you shit. I was like, we can go through with this if you want to, but I'm countersuing. I'm putting up a fight. I'm gonna do it again. So when I go to sign that paperwork and they're like, yo, it's $3,000 because you got to pay last month's rent plus penalty plus this stuff, I'm going to be like, ain't no penalty. I mean, I'll pay you rent, but ain't no fucking penalty.
No.
There's still a hole in my roof, motherfucker. I'm not paying for shit. I'm not. And if you want to, I can sue you on the way out, and then I can legally move, and you can't collect shit from me until the lawsuit goes through.
And you might have to pay me my money back.
And I will drag this shit out for the next year just so I can get comfortable in my new home before we settle. So, like, how bad do you really want this penalty? Or you can take your money now. You can take your rent now and just choke up the penalty. Oh, and then you wouldn't be able to move anybody into our apartment because while it's in court, you haven't canceled my lease because you can't terminate a lease while it's got an active court case on it. So technically, this unit's still mine until the end of the court case, which means now you can't move anyone into it either. Think of the money you'd lose. You'd get no month's rent for however long I keep this in court, which I will keep it in court until the maximum allotted time. I'll get all my continuances in. It's going to be in court for at least a year. So Is the money you're losing on this one fee worth the money you'd lose in rent, not being able to rent this unit to some sucker for the next year? Let's think about this from a business perspective. Is it really worth your time? Yeah.
Oh yeah, me and the girls also drove by to see which one it was, and it is right down the road from Tegan's. So
Is it the
Claire
one with
can
the
walk.
big porch? She was talking about, like, does it have one of those big fenced-in porches? We can
I
get there?
think it does, according to the walkthrough, the virtual walkthrough. And yeah, it looks like it does. So, and the girls are excited to have their own rooms. So
Wait, how many bedrooms is it in total?
it's
Is it three or four?
three.
Is it 3 or 4?
It's three.
If we give them both their own room, then I won't have office space.
Your office is going to be in our room. That room's big enough for you to have an office.
As I want to keep you awake with my
I don't care.
yelling at
I
video
don't
games right
care.
next to the bed.
I do not care.
I mean, I got a green screen, so it's not like anybody's going to be able to see behind me anyway. Like, I'm going to put the green screen up against the wall, and the camera will be facing the wall. So you can walk around. You can still walk around freely in the room, but...
I have been with you for like 13, 14 years now.
That's more
I
than
am
that.
used to your loud nerd rages, and I can sleep
Hey,
through them.
okay. Nerd rage is that's a bit much.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, is there
nerd rage.
anybody in chat who wants to...
I mean, there's a few people in chat, but it's not a nerd rage.
Wolf Waffle? Is
Okay,
it a nerd rage?
This is normal.
Rage, fucking rage.
Those are normal video game sounds any normal person would make.
Normal
Nerd
video
rage.
game sounds.
Nerd rage makes it sound like I'm some neckbeard World of Warcraft player getting mad at a raid. Okay, we're not that. Okay, here at Casa de Deathwitch, we have some fucking class. Okay, it's not that.
Uh-huh.
Nerd rage.
Okay. Just give it a few hours when he starts playing the game good and he dies
Start
once or
playing
twice
the
and-
game good.
You know,
Don't be
okay.
playing the game good.
He don't play game good. He don't. Oh, I gotta get a hard drive for this PS5. Okay, where's the phone? I'll put that on my wish list. Put that on my Amazon wish list. See if it magically shows up on my doorstep.
Yeah. Children have already gotten on Amazon and started picking out things to decorate their room with.
Let's go with PlayStation, even though it doesn't really need to be a PlayStation specific hard drive. I just want something to put all my PS4 games on that I've purchased back when we had a PS4. 2 terabytes enough?
And
Yeah, there's a
Isabel
2
wants a
terabyte one
computer.
for $70.
I need to buy a new fucking goddamn.
5 terabyte for 130. Ooh, or for $10 more, I can get the Star Wars edition. Oh, it's ugly as fuck. Mm. 4 terabyte. Oh, there's a 4 terabyte for 100 on sale. Never uses this one. Have. Oh, it's on sale because of the color. No one wants this color. I don't give a fuck what color the hard drive is. People are dumb. Normally, like, it's like 50% off for 4 terabyte because it's green. Or like a teal color. Let's check the reviews. Where's the review of someone using it on a console and not a PC? And some of them just aren't good for consoles. I had a problem with Western Digital drives on the Xbox. We went through like 3 of them before I switched to Seagate and haven't had a problem. I had like a bunch of 2 terabyte drives from my computer left over from my last computer. I ripped out, put them into the Xbox, and formatted them, and they'd work for like a few months, and then all of a sudden the Xbox would stop reading them. They'd work on PC, but they wouldn't work on the Xbox. Not without having to reformat them and do them over every couple months, which I'm not gonna do. Not downloading fucking hundreds of gigabytes worth of games over and over again. You looking for specific info? Okay, let's go PlayStation. Search for PlayStation. Used for PlayStation storage. Here we go. Used for PlayStation storage. Works well and has only given me one issue. It's merely the cable becoming slightly disconnected. Okay, so that's when he unplugged it. Yeah, okay, so we'll put this one. 4 terabyte. Hold all the PS4 games I ever purchased when I owned a PS4. Put that on the wish list. There we go. Download my PS4 collection. But according to my library on PlayStation, I own, go to my collection, I own 665 PlayStation games.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's everything I've ever purchased on PlayStation. That includes PS3 games, PS4 games, and all the games PlayStation used to give away. Because it used to be with PlayStation Plus, they'd give you those 2 free games a month. And they actually used to give you those games, meaning it actually added them to your account as a purchased game, so you just owned it. And then they changed the way PlayStation Plus works, so now they're part of a membership. So instead, now you get the PlayStation Plus catalog. So as long as you are a PlayStation Plus member, like, yeah, they tried to copy Game Pass before Game Pass. Basically, they did a catalog where as long as you're a member, you have access to these games, but you don't get to keep them. So it was kind of PlayStation Plus like, but it was only, they were only doing 2 a month. They weren't like updating that catalog. They were just continually adding to it. So it wasn't like Xbox where, you know, boom, here's 100 games just instantly, and then they constantly rotate them out or add them to them. So it was all like older games until recently. Like after Game Pass came out, PlayStation started kind of doing the same thing as Xbox. They started putting newer games on there as part of PlayStation Plus. But then when they did that, they restructured PlayStation Plus so it's more expensive. Because PlayStation Plus now has 3 tiers to it. There's PlayStation Plus Basic, PlayStation Plus Extra, and PlayStation Plus Premium. Premium would be what PlayStation Plus used to be, where it gives you access to the games catalog, the backwards compatibility catalog, and streaming. And it was just basically everything. But now that's considered premium. PlayStation Plus Extra is the games catalog, but no streaming. And then PlayStation Plus Basic is just PlayStation Plus, and it gives you online multiplayer and whatever free games they give you every month. Because they still do the free games, but you have to be subscribed to get access to them. But you don't get access to the catalog, so you can't get all the ones that are in the catalog before you subscribed. So it's insanely more expensive and complicated for no fucking reason because PlayStation's greedy. Their like business model is just the fucking worst. But yeah, I got like 600 some games because I had years of. I was a PS4 player for most of that generation. Xbox won me back over with Game Pass. PlayStation 4 was better during the Xbox One era, so that's what I owned. And all my games were on there. So I got a ton of them. I'll probably download onto a hard drive and never play, but whatever. Because most of them I have on Xbox now as part of Game Pass, or I've bought again on Xbox since I got an Xbox. And I'd much rather play them on Xbox. But I am going to fill the hard drive with the PlayStation exclusive stuff. So that I've got this collection of PlayStation exclusive games I can have whenever I want to play PlayStation specific stuff. Little Big Planet, Uncharted, Ratchet and Clank, etc. Those things. Never played God of War, Stray. For some reason was a PlayStation exclusive game.
Because money.
Isabella want to play that.
I don't know why there's not a way to sort by whether or not it's an exclusive. I wish they had that option. And I got the Ratchet and Clank, all the Hot Shots golf games. I can finally play those again. Of course, now that I finally have a PlayStation and I can get around to playing the last Hot Shots golf game before that company was no longer owned by, or partnered with Sony. They left Sony to go do their own thing, so now they make mobile games. So my last Hot Shots golf game ever on PlayStation. I finally get a PlayStation to play it, and they've shut the servers down for it as of 2 months ago. I can play it, but I can't play it online. Yeah. I'm like, fucking seriously? I mean, it came out on PS4 a while back. I had it on PS4 right before I got rid of my PlayStation back in the day.
Hi, Ozzy.
Hey, mate.
What's going on?
I was just going through my library real quick before I play some more Final Fantasy. What's up, guy? See, I got the Uncharted games, Last of Us, Gravity Rush. I'm just going through Bloodborne, Demon Souls Remake, Wipeout. Oh, man, yeah, I could get back into Wipeout. Just going through all the PlayStation exclusive games I haven't been able to play because I haven't had a PlayStation in a long time. I can get caught up on now that I have one. Because that's all I'd use it for is exclusive games. I never played God of War. Heard those are good. Oh, well, excuse me. He was talking to you. I just saw your name. I'll be honest, I didn't read the chat.
I don't see the chat. Where is the chat?
Okay.
Oh, damn! I'm looking up there.
I've got multiple. You just got to kind of look at all of them and see whichever one.
Hi, guy.
Oh yeah, Parappa the Rapper.
Ooh.
Parappa the Rapper.
Oh yeah, Parappa the Rapper.
All I remember is about that little fucker is like the fucking meme where
Parappa
Donald
the
Duck
Reaper?
slams his dick in the door.
It was a good game back in the day. Oh shit, I can play Knack too. Oh yeah, Deception. I never got to finish those either. Those are PlayStation exclusive games. Got so many games. I bought a ton of shit on PlayStation. Back when I had a PlayStation. Yeah, the 2 free games a month plus stuff I would buy made it so that now we have over 600 PlayStation games. Got all the Twisted Metal games. Hopefully they're going to be making more of those if that TV series did okay. Ridge Racer.
Why would they ever make any more of those? It's not like people liked them.
And all the fucking fighting games I never got to play. Soul Caliburs, etc. Dreams. I think the Star Ocean games finally came to Xbox, so if I get the time to get around to those, I'll play those on Xbox. I haven't played the newest Star Ocean game. I think that one's on Xbox. Pretty sure it is. I don't think those are PlayStation exclusive anymore. Yeah, I don't know. There's a few PlayStation exclusive games I want to get around to playing, but they're all like PS4 games. Like there's not many PlayStation 5 exclusive games. There's like a handful. Really not that many. Why can't I download this? It says I own it, but when I go to the game, it's asking me to buy it. And then if I click buy, it says you already own it. But it's not giving me the option to download it. Right, I guess when I go get around to trying to play this game, I'm going to have to contact PlayStation support because they won't let me fucking download the game. Awesome. Alright, let's play some Final Fantasy. I'm still doing open world stuff, so, you know. Where was I at here? I'm gonna clear out this open world before I move on to the next area. Is there no way to get over there? That's fast travel. That was your day, Ozzy?
Yeah, not too bad. I just spent most of it building a model.
Oh yeah? What kind of model? Oh shit, did you get into Gundams?
No, sort of, but...
Warhammer?
No. A plastic model of Metal Garurumon from Digimon.
Oh. That's somehow worse than Gundam.
Up yours. Besides, if I was going to get into anything like Gundam, I'd be more going into building Zords.
Zoids?
Zoids, yeah.
Oh my god. It's worse than Digimon. I didn't even realize Zoids was even still a thing.
Oh, you said Zords. I thought you were gonna start building like,
Zoids,
Power Ranger Zords.
No, Zoids.
What the fuck is a
Yeah,
Zord?
what's wrong with Zoids?
Waffle Google Zoids. Z-O-I-D. Came from the same era as Digimon when
Oh yeah.
knockoff
These are
versions.
just-
Yeah, they're knockoff versions of more popular things. You know, Digimon was the knockoff Pokemon back in the day.
Digimon was not a knockoff Pokemon.
Okay, can we stop with the
Start with the base-
stop with the cope? Everybody knew back in the day that Digimon were Kmart brand Pokemon. That's what it was. Pokemon got popular, and then there were a bunch of those that tried to copy it.
All of these
Digimon
just
was
seem
just
generic. There's nothing interesting about these.
What? Giant mechanical fighting?
Just giant mechanical
Robot.
animals, dog. That's
Yeah.
literally all it is. It's like, bro, if I want that, I'm gonna go get some fucking Transformers.
yeah, they were knockoff
At least they do
Transformers.
something cool. And like transform.
Yeah, but there were all those franchises that were considered knockoff franchises of other stuff. Digimon was the knockoff Pokemon that stuck around because at least it was unique enough to have its own thing, so it had a fan base. There were plenty that didn't have a fan base and just kind of died. Same thing with Zoids. You know, there were the knockoff Transformer ones. Zoids was the popular one that actually like had a fan base, and then you had like the really knockoff ones like fucking GoBots, like fucking
Not GoBot.
fucking GoBots. Nothing wrong with being a knockoff thing, especially if you can spin off from the original and do your own thing. You know, Oreos are... I mean, they're knockoff Hydrox cookies. Battletoads were knockoff Ninja Turtles. You can become your own thing and start as a knockoff. But let's not forget you were originally a knockoff. I like Ninja Turtles and Battletoads. Although I feel like they just kind of fucked up the marketing with Battletoads because that newest Battletoads game was Cheetahman? Oh god, no.
Fucking Cheetahman.
So the newest Battletoads game was really good. It was on point, but it just didn't get the attention I feel it deserved. Let's go do my proto relic. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon have more power. More power than what? They have more power? More power than what? Pokemon? Is that what we're referencing? Yeah, that's what they were referencing. It was all just a dig at Pokemon. Right down to the theme song.
I thought they were the champions.
Yeah, they're the champions. They're better than Pokemon. Even the theme song was basically being like, "Hey, we're better than Pokemon."
That's right, Def. Be a hater.
I'm not a hater. I said I liked them both. I'm just acknowledging what it is and where it came from. You're the one on some like hardcore premium copium over here.
No. I like what I like. You don't have to. It's all good.
I said I liked both. Why are we acting like I don't? I feel like that comment's getting ignored and all you hear is hate because I acknowledge your thing is a knockoff of another thing. It's a good knockoff. Digimon had the charm. It was definitely a different gameplay style, but the concept was definitely them taking a dig at Pokemon. Pokemon crawled so that Digimon could walk.
I mean, if it wasn't a knockoff, then why would they fucking use like the Mon like suffix?
Yeah, all of it is very, very, very much a reference to Pokemon. Like all of it's there. Digimon, Pokemon. Digimon have more power. Digimon are the champions. They're basic. Yeah, it was all just a big dig.
It's as if, you know, Mon is short for monster, and more than one concept could come up with that idea.
Yeah, it's weird that Mon is short for monster, yet was never used and hasn't been used in anything other than specifically Pokemon style games since Pokemon came out. There were none before it, and now there have been a bunch after it. Strange that no one made that connection that Mon is short for monster until Pokemon did it. Really weird. Are you done coping? Do I need to keep shooting these down, or have I made my point?
Yeah, you can make whatever point
Okay.
you like, man. Ooh, I do need to get new D-Bison.
Alright, let's see where this Cactar's at.
Pokemon, they're pocket monsters. Pokemon are the champions.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a knockoff and a good one. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, and I will be the first to acknowledge that this thing I am a huge fan of, that defined my childhood, and that I still love and gives, you know, it's still one of my favorite franchises to this day, started as a giant knockoff of Dragon Quest. Started as that is what it was. Did it evolve into its own thing? Absolutely. Both still exist, and I like both. I'm not going to pretend like Final Fantasy wasn't just a Dragon Quest knockoff.
Get ready. Here it comes.
Ah, you almost had me that time, you son of a bitch. Fuck. Distracts me. Alright, Yuffie, get the fire. Oh yeah, I'm running the cat. I'm running Kate Sith. Let's go with ride Kate Sith. Fuck you. It's humming the theme song.
What?
Yeah, I'm glad Dragon Quest became popular and existed the way it did, so that Final Fantasy could be made and become its own thing.
Their cat riding a big dirt ball.
It's not riding a dirt ball, it's riding a fat Moogle. It's a cat riding a fat Moogle.
None of that made sense, but the word fat and cat.
You asked, I answered.
Hey,
No.
big. Big made sense.
Yep.
Yep, see? There you go. Actually, all of it made sense,
Yes.
you just didn't get it. It's okay.
All right.
What the fuck is a Moogle?
Thank you. Thank you, Will Waffle.
I need to know.
I can tell
An
you're...
abomination of life.
Google Moogle.
I'm
It looks like an
uncultured.
abomination.
Google Moogle.
I am not Googling Moogle.
Google
Google Moogle.
You can say weird words all day long.
Google Moogle.
Moogle.
I can say stupid words too.
Ooga booga. Google Moogle.
Great googly moogly.
Oh god.
A Moogle is...
Google Rule 34.
No! Don't!
Nope.
Don't do it!
Isabel, Rule 34. Okay. Oh no.
No! Don't do it! This can't be unseen.
Don't Google Icy's persona, bro. You might find
No!
out it's a sex thing.
It's not a sex thing. You won't find anything because a wolf persona is not a sex thing. There's most definitely no Rule 34 wolf personas. That doesn't exist because it's not a sex thing.
So yeah.
It's never been a sex
Safe
thing.
search off when you do that and have fun.
It wouldn't matter. You can have safe search off, you can have safe search on, you can Google it, you can Bing it. It won't matter. It's not a sex thing. You won't find nothing. Not a zip, zilch, not a hint of sexual activity in the wolf persona fandom. Not a hint.
So you're saying we wouldn't find anything if we did Red 13, Rule 34?
Absolutely not. Because wolf personas aren't a sex thing. I mean, at least that's what I've heard from the resident wolf persona we have in our community. I mean, if Icy... What reason would Icy have to lie to us, guys? Guys?
I don't know. It's embarrassing.
Why can't I get up there?
Whatever gets you
Oh,
your boat floating. I don't care. Just be honest about it.
Or don't make it a part of your personality.
Or that.
It's not... Okay, so we got a real chicken or the egg situation here. What do you think happened first? Do you think he made it...
Saw Space Jam?
Do you think he made it part of his personality before he realized it was a sex thing and now he's like, well, I don't want to associate
Well,
with that,
yeah.
and he's trying to sweep it under the rug? Or do you think he made it part of his personality because it's a sex thing? So like, did he know it was a sex thing before he made it part of his personality and that got him into it? Or did he really just like the persona and the wolf and it really wasn't a sex thing, and then after he got into it, everyone was like, oh, it's a sex thing. He was like, no, it's not! And now he's like, oh no, what have I done? Which one do you
No,
think it is?
It could go either way. I could see it going either way.
I wonder. Real chicken or the egg situation here.
You know, I'm gonna be the one on his ass. I think he was horny for them cartoon animals, bro. I think he saw Lola Bunny in Space Jam, and he hasn't gone back since.
Oh no!
Who Framed Roger Rabbit gave him some ideas.
Bro, no. He ain't looking at Roger. He looking at Lola Bunny.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm
you're
just
saying he watches...
I'm just saying, Bunny, Jessica.
So you're
Rabbit
saying
Love.
that
Well,
he
that's
watched...
not furry. That's just cartoon.
Yeah, but Jessica Rabbit was hot, and
So
then she
you're-
was with a rabbit.
So you're saying that he watches Zootopia for very different reasons than we watch Zootopia.
That bunny.
I think anybody who doesn't have kids and isn't watching it with their kids is definitely watching it for different reasons than you guys.
Yeah.
I get uncomfortable watching it with my kids.
The gays watch it for the bull police chief.
Oh no, I had not made that connection until just now, and now I won't be able to unsee that. Thank you.
Maybe not. Because they're gonna ask them that.
Damn, 1,000 needles hurts.
They also like Madagascar. So, all of those films, you should definitely be scared.
Come on. Going in. Try him. Nothing to it.
I mean, Dev, I even sent you that whole ass song from that film.
I found the cactar rock.
What are you waiting for?
Ladies first.
Oh no, you're way better at the whole putting yourself in harm's way thing.
Fine.
Are you kidding
Yep,
me?
they picked you, Yuffie. Oh wow. He got stuck in the cactar pose.
Word of advice? Don't fight it.
Yes, heed the voice of experience.
What did I do to deserve this?
Let's head back to the reactor.
Alright, time for round 2.
And speaking of furries, don't be upset, but Isabel's going to school as a pig Thursday.
What?
Isabel's going to school as a pig Thursday.
Why?
To
Dress
test
up.
you.
Dress up like like your favorite character day. Favorite book character.
Our favorite book character is Porky the Pig?
Ew, it's Wilbur.
The fuck's a Wilbur?
Isn't that
From
Charlotte's Web?
Thank you,
Oh.
Wolf Waffle.
I haven't read Charlotte's Web in a really long time.
Okay.
I
I've
mean,
never. That was her favorite character. I've
There's
literally
Charlotte
never
and
heard her
Wilbur,
mention
dude.
this character.
We read Charlotte's Web when they were like 4.
I would, yeah, but I wouldn't have guessed that this was her favorite character. She literally never talks about it. I would have guessed. I would have
Honestly,
guessed Bluey, or you know, one of the.
well, that's not from a book.
Yeah, that's not really from a book.
See, that's the
yeah, there
requirement
are.
here.
Aren't there Bluey books?
Yeah, there are, but
Teacher would probably be like, "That's not a book character."
yeah, exactly. You
I
try to
don't-
stay
I
away
don't-
from that.
No, I've met this teacher. I don't think she'd do that.
No, this is the
She'd
other
probably
one.
let it fly.
This isn't the one you met.
I don't know them. I'm just being.
But honestly, what probably would be Charlotte more, but I can't whip up a spider costume on such short notice. A pig I can do.
Clip chimp that out of context. Pig I can do. I can.
Oh no!
Y'all heard it here. My wife's a chubby chaser, confirmed.
Do both. Add some chubby chase in my mouth.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like thick bitches.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Do you like chubby dudes? Gonna get you some moves?
No, I'm not really.
You meant chubby chicks.
Yeah, I meant chubby chicks.
Yes, we've had some chubby chicks. It's fine to be a chubby chick because you got
I'm not
curves.
pushing for the pushing
Like
and all
things
that.
got to be proportional though. Like she got to have curves. Like you can't be a thick chick with no butt and no boobs. Like
Yeah, you can't
that's
just-
a no go. Like things gotta be proportional.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to pour Humpty Dumpty over here. Why does this look like a Coliseum? Am I gonna have to fight something down here? How do I get down there. Get down there.
I was
there we
talking
go.
to this like
Yep.
this chick at work.
Here lies the crown.
Cloud, it appears that you've
We were just
arrived.
having a conversation.
Lair
about,
of the Tonberry King! This is what I was looking for. He's gonna whoop my ass.
Hold on. Who?
The Tonberry King. He's gonna fuck me up.
Okay.
Alright, let's do this.
The chicken
Not the
work.
Tonberry King.
It's Tonberry time. There he is.
But yeah, no, I was talking to her and she's having a conversation about this chick at her school, and she's like, you know, you can't be fat, ugly, and mean.
Oh, so there's no dodging that.
Like, I'm
Damn
not
it!
paying attention, and I just hear that shit. and
He
I'm like,
just
what the
one-shotted me! Fuck! Yep, just immediately one-shots me.
I mean,
God
she
damn
is
it.
Right about that.
She's right, but it was so. I just did not expect that to be where the conversation was going.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to that.
Like,
I'm busy getting my ass whooped by the Tonberry King over here.
My
You pull yourself
ex-husband,
together?
his ex is that description. And I'm just like, oh, just how? Like,
Fuck! I didn't mean to use it on
Must be
myself.
jolly if you're fat, bitch.
yeah, like, at least be an okay person to sit in the room and talk to. Like, I don't even want to be in the same room with you.
Okay. He has got some fucking bullshit. Just immediately
Not
one-shots
the
me.
right personality, but
One-stop clobbering shop.
takes a lot of work, a lot of personality.
I'm just saying, like, when my
Distance.
ex-husband's grandmother, who was like on death's door. I mean, she nice lady, but
Not
when
with the
she
fire.
asked, you know, when are you two
Old
getting
lady's not
married? She said, not very under her breath, when you think about it.
Oh fuck! He called in back up.
Lady was always
Fucking damn it!
What the fuck? Why would you say it? Why would you be
One-shotting
like that? That's
everybody.
weird as fuck.
I mean, yeah, like, dude, he was. there's
Call upon
nothing
your
wrong
other
with this
comrades
little
that
lady.
keep
She
synergy
was nice
abilities
to me.
once per battle. I've actually never had two people die at once to see this tutorial screen. That's cool, so you can call in the ones who aren't in battle.
But she was
to
some
help
shit
you
like
out.
that all the time.
But we're not doing that. We'll save that.
She knew how to piss people off.
She was a mean old bitch.
Come on now.
No, I'm talking about the fat, ugly, mean shit.
Oh,
My ex's ex. Because I took a couple of college classes with her, and I was like, well, maybe, you know, I was trying to give her the benefit of that. I'm like, maybe
Here I go.
it's just, you know, some people don't like the elderly. Nope. 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 Nope.
I thought I revived both
I
of
don't
them.
like the elderly. What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Put up a
I'm
fight.
just saying, some people don't like the elderly. Some people don't do well with the elderly. Just like some people don't do well with kids. But no, she didn't do well with anybody. Nobody in any of our labs like her.
I'm just like, they're just old. How do you
I
struggle
know.
with old people?
I don't know.
The only thing I hate those 90-year-olds that can't fucking cross the street that need to be in a home. But I feel like that's justified because they need to be in a home.
And sadly, in the scientific industry, there's a name for someone like that. There's some chick number one.
Oh, okay. Like, she just, I don't know, she had constant saying
Jesus!
Gonna make me do everything?
I've never heard that one before.
You've never heard that one.
No, not once.
Another one I usually say is, try using the sand-free douche.
Too bad.
I mean, God.
Oh god!
What?
I just half pay attention to this conversation. That's all. That's the part of it.
Sorry.
In the middle of a boss fight where I'm getting my ass whooped.
I know what
over
that
here.
is now. I know what that is. The
What?
one thing in
What, the
Final
Tonberry
Fantasy that I
King?
know what it is.
Yeah, the Tonberry King's bullshit. If he hits you with the knife, it's a one-hit kill.
You still need to go
Always.
back and finish that one fucking game. The Final Fantasy one.
Yeah, there's things that are in every Final Fantasy. Even though all the Final Fantasies are their own separate game, there's stuff that like references that's in all of them. Just They're just part of the universe. Tonberry's in all of them. Cactuar's in all of them. Chocobos are in all of them. The Moogles are in all of them. There's always a character named Sid. There's usually a Star Wars reference in them. They usually do a Star Wars reference because the creator was a massive Star Wars fan, so there's always a Star Wars reference in them.
The movies are usually terrible.
They had one terrible movie. The rest of them are good.
Advent Children, good.
Advent Children was really good.
Watchable.
Really good. Get the complete edition. Advent Children's really good. But you have to... God damn it. Why does my headset keep doing that? I'm going to have to get a new headset. I'm going to have to put that on the list. Can you guys hear me? Is it working now?
What's it doing?
It just keeps randomly disconnecting from the wireless thing. Like it'll beep and disconnect, and then I gotta wait for it to reconnect. Yeah, no, Advent Children was really good, but you have to already be a Final Fantasy VII fan to like Advent Children because it kind of assumes you've already played the games. So if you don't know the story, you're gonna be completely lost watching the movie because the movie acts as a sequel to the original game. Damn it. I didn't read that like I should have. Fuck!
If you insist. Someone need a rest?
And it one-shot a Cloud again. I'm gonna burn through all my Phoenix down.
Come on now, up and at him.
Everything I got to just keep him alive for this fight. Doom and Gloom. Oh, and he's gonna cast Doom on me, so now I'm just gonna die automatically after a certain amount of time because reasons.
Because Tonberry.
Exactly. Whoop! Never mind. Never mind. They were both dead again. Fuck.
Let me at him. I live for this. You tried, my
Oh,
precious.
and it one-shotted me. Yeah,
really did.
I gotta switch up my party. I gotta have people who can fight from a distance. If you get in close, he's just gonna hit you with that knife, and it's a one-hit kill. Fuck! I knew this was gonna be a pain in the ass. Tonberry is like one of the hardest mini bosses in every single game he's in. Oh, fuck. Yuffie, get rid of the cat. Go.
Like that on his dirty cotton ball.
I want him or the healer. No, let's go Barrett. Have to have Cloud. Alright, Barrett. Got a gun out here. We're about to get our ass whooped again. Classic battle music.
No holding back.
Confirmed. Tonberry King detected.
I got your number.
Inflict enough damage when its attacks miss will pressure it. When pressured, it will drop its pristine crown, leaving the item vulnerable to being stolen. Oh, I gotta steal that too, so I have to remember to try to knock its crown off and then get Yuffie to steal it. Special attack renders the target incapacitated and unable to be revived. Oh, fuck!
Time's now long past. This
Somehow worse!
Deal with that.
Here I go.
would not last.
Alright, keep the distance.
And brought with it death and destruction. Many Tonberries perished in the war.
Try Blizzard.
Revenge of some Tonberries who raised
Is
his
this supposed to be a frog?
Tonberry swore upon
It's a Tonberry.
to hunt their descendants.
What's a ton berry?
Yeah, it's that weird little thing right there. That's Tonberry.
What that is?
The tomberries taste like tomberries. Oh, it just dropped pots on me. God damn it, and it incapacitated me.
See,
I'd say the closest thing is
I
a
don't
salamander.
want to hear anything.
Damn it, stop dropping pots on my head!
Any of my fantasy novels or shows being nonsense. A thing that looks like a booger just dropped pots on
Okay,
your
okay,
head.
whoa. Booger.
Salamander. Booger is unfair.
Still up
He looks
for
like a salamander.
No, it kind of looks like a booger.
I mean, look at him. You just put him on all fours. That's a salamander right there.
Yeah. I
He's just-
find most
He's
salamanders
just
cute.
respectable.
No! Fuck! It can teleport?
Okay, I see the tail. I guess so.
Yeah, see, it's got a tail under that rope.
I didn't
It's a
think it had
salamander.
one. It just looked like a booger with a...
The tomberries taste like tomberries.
It's
No!
a walking tadpole.
Don't run near me, dog. Go help, son of a bitch. No! How do I make its attacks miss so I can pressure him? Motherfucker!
Taking over. It's on you.
This is funny.
Damn it!
What do I do?
Just dropping pots on Barrett's head over there.
What, little?
Oh, fuck! Fucking kill Barrett again.
Wanna beg for mercy? I'm unstoppable.
Alright, let's...
I thought Indra was gonna show up, but I guess not.
I dropped shit on your head too, motherfucker.
He walked into Tommy's server a bit before I got off there, and I was like, oh. Or I told him I was going. I didn't tell him I was getting off. But... And then I messaged him afterwards, and I told him, hey, if you want to play Overwatch, I'm just going to Death Server.
That one, did ya?
He hasn't responded to
Just
it.
then,
But
here I go.
I figured he'd want to play. He'd join like he wanted to.
Yeah. Okay, let's try blindside.
Let's shake things up. Just
Oh, come on, I'm dodging! Why is he not getting pressured? I'm dodging his attacks.
help me out. Got you now.
I'll add him. I'll add him again.
How you like this? Chow, lend me your hit. Someone, anyone.
Fuck you!
Be right there.
Shit, watch out there. Again, just burning through Phoenix Downs over here.
Still up for
Oh, he's hopping mad now! Dodge the pots.
I'm fired up and ready to go. Oh, you in trouble now. Want some more? Ah!
Come on, I'm dodging. Oh, fuck, I didn't dodge all of it.
Opportunity right
Oh,
here.
and now I'm stuck.
Take the lead.
You won't regret this.
Of course.
It's official. I don't like Ed.
What's wrong with that?
He doesn't do enough damage for what he's doing. not playing on
Pull yourself
classic.
together.
Vent!
I should be doing pretty okay
My
damage.
turn.
And he killed Yuffie. Oh, I gotta get Yuffie back up. Finally, the crown's gone. No!
Hang in there.
Hey, fight's not over yet. Want some
And that
more?
little one just snuck up. Oh, god damn it!
It's my
The knives are bullshit! They just teleport behind you and just fucking one-shot you.
What?
The knives, they're all holding a butcher knife.
Oh.
And they just poke you with it and you die.
Oh, that's just like why?
That's their whole thing. They hold a butcher knife, and if they touch you with it, you die. Instantly. It doesn't matter how strong you are.
Yeah, the Tom dance.
Commencing guidance protocol. Time's now long past. This continent was home to the kingdom of the Tom Fairies, a realm once bright and promised. But their last and brought with them death and destruction.
Alright, it's gotta be something I can do to pressure this fucking thing. Let's try. Try Firebolt Blade?
Tom Fairies perished in the war. To revenge itself upon
Nope,
those
that
who
got me
faced
killed.
its kingdom.
In one.
Tom
You're lucky I'm here to clean up your mess.
Please bear in mind that this is all based on fables and folklore. As the accounts
No
of
sleeping on the
and
job.
apocryphal, insane.
Right, the little ones are back.
Somebody to rest.
That happens. Many would feel like royalty because it is the head that wears the crown. But I'd say your neck is more than up to the task. It's okay.
Yep, dodge his knife, bud.
Currently gathering combat data on target.
At least put up a
Okay,
fight.
there, it's pressured. And I can steal its crown now. Abilities. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't have steel equipped on her. Fuck! Well, I mean, they need to lose the fight now. Because I'll have to redo it.
Now. Here I go. Here I go. Got me now. Chow, lend me your hand. Got me now. All right.
Need my help.
Fucking damn it!
I can fix this.
Fucking one-shots.
Be careful. Deal with that.
About damn time. Asshole. Ah! Fire and stay down, asshole. Want some more? Ah!
Fucking Cloud's dead now. I should just let him stay dead.
Got some fight left in you? What shit hurts?
Oh, and it's dead.
Gonna make you do everything?
I'm just gonna steal that crown there. Steel materia back on you before she can make the steel blade.
Now. This won't take long.
Heal up while you can.
I would have.
Wow, that is fast as fuck.
Come on now.
Got it.
Here we go. Peace.
Maybe you could get it. You could kill the fucker.
Yeah, I know, but won't be able to steal his crown. I'm gonna let him kill me.
And Wu Tai's white rose.
Well, I had to knock his crown off and steal it as part of a quest. And I knocked his crown off, but I didn't have the steal ability equipped, so I couldn't steal it.
If you steal it, what happens? Like,
Oh, I
does it
completely.
just become a regular Tonberry?
Good question. I mean, I know I complete the quest I gotta do. So, alright, let's see. Get rid of spirit up for steal. Yeah. There. Now if you can steal it. Alright, let's do this. Alright. 8 times the charm. Let's go.
Not the
Ain't no
eighth.
time to be slacking.
First, Tonberry King was
Whoa, you almost got me.
guidance
Good
protocol.
night.
Times now long past. This continent was home to the kingdom of the Tonberries, a realm once ripe with promise. But it did not last. They brought with them death.
Take the lead.
You're in good hands now.
Tonberries perished in the war. To revenge himself upon those who raised his kingdom, the Tonberry King swore upon his life to hunt their descendants.
Oh, yeah.
Please bear in mind that this is all based on
Palworld.
fables and
I was
folklore,
on the news.
as the accounts of those
Huh?
Children and I were on the news.
statements are true.
Fine. What'd you say?
I said, Pam called, the children and I were on the news.
You went to a Trump rally?
No!
For certain, that had been head wears the crown, but I'd say your neck is more than up to the task. Come on! Keep it up!
Did ya?
When you say you're on the news, I'm like, damn, you got interviewed by the news? Why?
We're very excited about it.
Okay, there we go. Knock the crown off. Now let's steal it. Steal the steam crown.
Hope you like pain.
There, stole his crown. Now we just gotta finish this.
Take that.
Start using some abilities here, guys.
Let's do this.
Nope, nope.
Here I go. Never help me out. Got you now. Chow, lend me your heal up while you can.
Oh, you are in for it now.
Able to dodge it for a while.
The fact that he can spawn more Tonberries is crazy.
Still got a job to do.
Yeah, yeah. The bullshit fight.
And they all
The
still
kingdom.
one shot.
Yep, no, all one shot.
Want some more?
Like, usually the ads are not as strong as the boss, but,
Yeah, the boss just spawns more of the boss. Of the smaller versions of said boss.
aren't the regular Tonberries, like, already a pain in the ass?
Yeah, they all have that one hit ability. It's just built in. It's just what a Tonberry is.
You okay?
Hang in there!
You're lucky I'm here to clean up your mess. Gotcha. Gotcha.
It has killed everything on my team. Fucking damn it.
Come on now, at least put up a fight.
Nope.
No, you can thank me later. Wanna
back.
beg for mercy? Got you now. Never help me out.
Come on, I got stagger. Got him. I do not have any synergy abilities ready.
Stick it up a notch. Want some more? Joke on it, asshole!
Synergy ability, here we go.
All about to see me get serious.
Oh my god, why does it keep disconnecting every 2 seconds?
Ain't no
Gotcha,
thing.
bitch. Ah, and I got his crap.
8th time was the charm.
Mission accomplished.
You did it, Cloud! I now dub thee the new king of the Tonberries.
I am new king of the
By
time bears.
analyzing the king's biometrics, we can better understand Tonberry's social structures. Our research proceeds apace. Thank you, Cloud.
Another crown.
Oh, cool.
Incomparable
I unlocked the hard
victory.
version of
Hurry
that
up
fight
and
for
get
the
this
combat
job.
simulator. That wasn't the hard version, no. That was the regular. Now we can go back to Kate Sith. Cat back in the team. Done with the rune blade. Now we can equip the umbral blade. That's the cool looking one. Strength and Punisher mode. Hold down attack to deliver 3 consecutive strikes, increasing berserk potency. Oh. I can go fucking ham with this one. Rage mode. Ah. Got a level up here.
So musical.
What's that?
You know, marveling at your reality over there.
I know.
Tablet.
I am all that is man. DB boost. I keep forgetting I have that. I'll keep him with what he's got for now. Prevents incapacitation once per battle. Does not work against instant death attacks, so it wouldn't have worked with the Tonberry, or when HP is at 1. Do that one, and the MP cost of my spells. Don't need this one. Unless I give him a better weapon. That one would have been better. While we have that one equipped, we don't need that. Let's give him...
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some food.
Alright. Okay. Down here. Steal the Tonberry King's crowd and deliver it to Johnny at the desert's edge. Deliver a pristine or a marred crown. I think I get more for the pristine crown. Alright, Johnny, I got your fucking crown, piece of shit.
You took down the Tonberry King for us? Thanks, bro. On behalf
fuck
of
is he
all
wearing?
Johnnies. So, where's the crown?
Beach attire.
What's in his hair?
That's how he thinks she'll get it. And over a pristine crown. Oh, he's not the real Johnny. He's an illusion. That's why he has a leaf on his
Get a load of the shine on that baby!
He's a ninjutsu copy.
Positively legendary!
And we went through positively legendary trouble to
It's-
get it for you.
It's a lot you
Don't
missed.
So that,
Fruits
so
of
that
your
Johnny
labor are
can't
gonna
be
be
good.
on full display. Man, I can't wait to see the look on my face when I see this. I'm gonna take this baby back to the hotel. Be sure to swing by when you have the chance. I'm sure one of me will have something real nice waiting for you.
Alright, we go back to the hotel, switch into our swimsuits, because I forgot we're in the swimsuit area. And turn in the quest. Back to the resort.
The best way to make
And we'll put on our
passengers with reservations in the Royal Coast. Right this way, please.
put on our beach attire. There we go. Everybody all dressed for success here. Oh, she got a new outfit. New Thai pop star outfit. There we go.
Looking real inconspicuous.
We're at a beach. What we're supposed to look like.
I'm not talking about your beach attire. I'm talking about your beach attire with the giant glowy sword.
Okay, well, obviously I can't leave my weapon behind.
Obviously.
What if lives need saving? Play the mini game later.
Find anything sweet? Check out the
Hey, how about an orb or two?
The master stuff's got more juice than your average orb.
So Johnny, we got we got all his stuff, and all his clones should be back now.
What a
Yep,
chart.
there's all his clones.
Man, I could go for a hot shower.
There's the real Johnny.
Good news, bro! All of me made it back in one piece. And it sounds like I really put you through the ringer. Sorry about that.
No biggie. So, what now? Want me to poof him?
What? No, not yet. We're in the middle of renovating, and I'm gonna need all my hands on deck to finish. At the end of the day, I want to be able to say I remodeled this place all by myself. Right, Johnnies? Yeah, bro! So yeah, me and me's are set on seeing this through the end. But once we're finished, it's gonna be the finest hotel in the whole world. Just you wait. Welcome to Johnny's
Damn.
Remake!
Oh, they finished it.
Wow.
So, what do you think, bro?
I'm impressed.
Without you guys, none of this would have been possible.
You're absolutely right.
Now you can poof
couldn't
the
have done any of this without
clones out of
my
existence.
incredible ninjutsu.
Weird that they have
Couldn't have done it
agency of
without
their
the
own,
J
though. It
Squad
kind of feels
either.
like murder at this point.
Don't go getting all sentimental. We were just doing what you would
I
have
didn't
done.
know they could talk and think for
You
themselves.
said it.
Thought they
We
were
all
just
want what's best for this
decoys,
place.
but
It's our
okay.
home. And none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for you, Johnny Prime. Truly, you are the realest bro. Well, I'm just happy to know that whatever trials await, we'll face them together. Yeah, about that. Now that all the renovations are complete, I think it's time that we peace out. What? Don't worry, you got this, Johnny. Johnny? You don't need us
Aw.
anymore, Johnny. You've got
Giving speeches like they're all dying. They're not real, man.
Johnny out!
Yep, and then they poof out of existence.
Johnny's! You know, I couldn't stand listening to them bicker. And now, I already miss the sound of our melodious voice. I lost a part of myself today.
You gonna let that stop you? Huh? You've got a hotel to run.
That's true. I remodeled this place with my own 14 hands. I owe it to me and myself
Don't
to
worry,
see that
don't
our
worry,
hard
you're
work
not going
doesn't
to
go to
die.
waste.
I'm
Oh
not.
yeah, I'm gonna be
You were never
7
alive to
Johnnies
begin
in
with, so
one.
you can't die.
I think one of you's more than enough.
That's so reassuring for
That
me.
means a lot coming from you, bro. Oh, almost forgot. I set up a little space to show off your collection. I'd love to showcase any rare or interesting artifacts you happen to come
Oh,
across.
finally, yeah. Something to do
And
with all
rest
this collectibles
assured,
in
you'll
my
be
collection.
handsomely rewarded for them. I've got my heart set on becoming the best in the business, so look out, hotel industry. We'll attract guests from far and wide with luxurious lodgings and unbeatable
There you go.
hospitality. But you'll always have a room with your name on it, my bro, because when you're here, you're Johnny.
Johnny is amassing a collection of rare items from all around the world to elevate his seaside inn to a 7-star institution. Win minigames and complete various objectives around the world to obtain collector's items and automatically donate them to your best bro. Press left trigger to view your current treasure trove, as well as hints on how to find more collectibles. Already found some. Yeah.
Oh.
The whole point was that you wouldn't lean
Oh,
forward.
no, that's you.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, well, let's go check my collection. Oh, I got a trophy. Donate 10 items to treasure. I've already earned some of them. I've been doing mini games anyway. Means now I gotta go back to the gold saucer and actually buy the rest of them. Stuff I've already got.
Johnny's collection isn't
So
actually.
all the mini games have stuff you can purchase. Damn. Forgot how many mini games are in this fucking game. A lot of fucking mini games.
Now that's something I've never seen before.
A lot to do in this game.
I heard they got some unusual
Oh,
pieces here.
already got something you want to show off?
You treasure trove. Oh, okay, I can just do it this way to look at them. Got the one for the Chocobo race, presidential commendation, Queen's Blood tournament champion, another Queen's Blood trophy. Got the one for the dog soccer game, where a bunch of dogs play soccer. I don't know what's so confusing about it. Got the motorcycle one, weightlifting one, ranger one, another chocobo one, dust bowl smasher. Oh, made it through a round of desert rushes. Probably more of those if we beat it on harder ones. Beast Cup one.
You know what? I'm a speak. This is a underrated food item. Kraft singles are delicious. Y'all just haters. I don't get why
what's this y'all stuff? I enjoy Kraft singles, and so do
y'all
my kids.
is in the world.
I got Kraft singles for the kids after years of my life going, we're not buying that fake cheese. And
It's not fake cheese.
And the kids
it's real cheese.
It says it right on the package, right?
It's technically not considered cheese because they add water.
No,
Why?
they add.
It's not
Well,
directly
no,
cheese.
they add milk, but still.
But,
No, I
but
watched
why
the guy
is
literally
it-
make Kraft singles. He literally made the recipe that they give.
It can't be water because it says it on the package, made with real milk. Like the milk's supposed to be the liquid ingredient that gives it that gooey.
Why are you running from me? I want to pay you money for
She's like, it
this.
doesn't melt. I'm like, it does melt though. That's my toy
For what?
plugged up to my PlayStation over there.
I mean,
Is your... Oh.
Reaper Arts Wheelie.
Did you plug
I mean, it's supposed to be made with cheese, I thought. Cause I mean, with milk, I thought. It says it on the package, made with real milk.
yeah, like because they don't think it's cheese. They think it's like plastic and fake. It uses regular cheese.
Yeah, and they make it gooey with milk.
But why doesn't it melt?
It does melt, and it gets gooey. That's
It
the
does
milk.
melt. Have you ever had a cheeseburger from a restaurant that's all melted together? It's usually Kraft singles.
It doesn't melt very well.
It does melt well. That's like what it's
Or
known
is it my
for,
mom
being
one?
gooey
It's
and
It's
melty.
not a cheese that's made to be melted like into a queso. It's not the same thing.
No, it's like a burger cheese. But it does melt, and then you pull the sandwich apart, and you get little gooey strings of Kraft singles. Like, that's what it's known for. It's known for being the burger cheese. You know, the melty burger cheese. No, you can't, like... You probably should make, like, a grilled cheese out of it, or, you know, fucking... try to fry up some Kraft singles. Yeah, it'll probably burn if you do that, but it's not what it's made for. Thank you, Waff. I'm glad. I'm glad somebody understands that there's nothing wrong with a good Kraft single.
I mean, I've watched a video of a guy literally making this stuff, and he literally shredded like a bunch of cheese.
I mean, I'm
put
sure you
water
can
and
make it.
one other chemical into it, and he literally explained everything he was doing. He was like, "This chemical is so that the water mixes with the cheese."
I'm sure that you
And
can
that
make
was
them
it.
with. I'm sure you can make them with water, but they advertise pretty heavily that they use milk. I think they used to make them with water, and people gave them shit for it. So now they're like, "No, we use milk."
It's changed so much.
Thank you, guy.
I recognize it.
Do another 5.
Got a real good selection today.
From the newest styles to vintage pieces, we've got it all.
Can I buy mega potions yet?
Spice up your wardrobe with some accessories.
Oh no, you sell accessories. I don't need any of those.
Our items go
Traditional
great
American
with
cheese is
Locally
made
made
with milk. Okay,
accessories
yeah.
right
And then the
here.
Kraft singles are just slightly different recipe, or not milk, water, and then Kraft uses milk.
Welcome to Run
Yeah.
Wild. It's time to
I just wanted to
unleash
double check it because I was like,
Oh, I've completed
weird,
this one. What about time trial? The time trial I haven't completed. Rank 3.
probably explains why they taste better than most other packaged fucking brands of American cheese.
Yeah, because Kraft uses milk. That's their whole like advertising thing and what makes them better. They use milk and not water.
See you later.
I'll say it, it's pretty good on a grilled cheese. It's not terrible.
Well, there seems to be this myth that, you know, this propaganda that people like my wife like to push that Kraft singles doesn't melt. But you know what? Don't believe the bullshit. That's propaganda. Kraft singles, they melt, sir.
I'll say this,
They melt and get gooey.
It doesn't like do like a cheese pull. Like I've noticed that's like the one thing it doesn't.
No, it's
really
not
do.
like it's not like a stringy cheese. Like it's not gonna get like that stringy.
but it's a gooey cheese. There's a difference in the way it melts.
And maybe that's what they're talking about. Like traditional cheese gets all stringy and stuff. You know, and Kraft Singles gets more. It's more gooey.
Have you ever watched one of those commercials for Kraft Singles?
No, I don't.
Mr. You shouldn't make a grilled cheese with it.
No, I don't watch commercials. I mean, you can make a grilled cheese with it, but you got to do it at a low heat. You gotta, you know, if you try
The
to.
person pulls it apart.
Yes, and it does that, but you got to cook it at a low heat. You can't cook it the way you do a regular grilled cheese, where you just like try to do it quick, because the real cheese will melt quick. But for the Kraft Single, it's a slow cook, and then it slowly melts and then becomes gooey, and you get a better grilled cheese out of it. But you know, you got to put the time in, make it better. You can sit back down. That's all I needed.
Actually, I'm getting ready to go to bed. I gotta take my medicine.
But things were just getting good.
Def, did you tell Sassy that I got the one ARPG that you skipped on?
No.
The what?
You're gonna have to get me caught up, guy, because you just donated a lot at once. What's that bring us up to? How big a break am I taking? Okay, I don't know. What's the app? Oh my god, the headset is just constantly disconnecting. I have to buy a new headset. There's no not doing that. Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it in there. We're good. It's where it needs to be. I don't know, I'm at a part where I'm just roaming doing the free world stuff. Do need to set this up though. Kit. Here this gets connected.
Alright, guys. I'm going to bed.
It should already be connected.
No.
Also, in the setup wizard, you can use it.
Yeah, I don't. Does this? Guess I gotta repair it. Should do it. Connected. Alright, should work now if you wanna give it a go. No, it doesn't say connector anymore. What the fuck? Oh, I don't understand this thing. Why does it always do that? Try to scan the QR code again.
And I'll be back with grabbing some dinner.
Okay. Now it says connected. Not showing the button lighting up. Swear to God, the site just works when it wants to with this thing. Alright, I'll give it a minute for the site to refresh, I guess. Oh, now it's not connected again. Fresh whole API, fresh whole page. Connected there. Connected there. And now it shares icon. Okay, maybe now it'll work. Now you can try it out. We'll take that break now. Oh, yep, that's working. That's working. Oh, did I forget to change the camera? Could have told me I forgot to change the camera. Oh, What's up, guys?
Oh, he's still here.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm about not to be. I forgot it was Tuesday, which means I have to be at work at 6 a.m. tomorrow instead of my usual time. I got to be there early, so I guess this is where I'm calling it.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Well, have a good night.
Later, guys.
Later.
And as for the rest of you wonderful witches, I want to thank you all for watching. If you're new to the stream, there are socials above my head here. Unless, of course, you're on a mobile platform, in which case, check the links in the description of the profile down below. Stream on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, pretty much all the places where you can live stream and enjoy the gaming content. If you do want to be part of the community, Discord is where they're at. It's a couple hundred strong, grows every single day, and it's a pretty active place, even when I'm not streaming. So you know, we have fun in there. You guys can be part of the stream. You can, you know, take place in community nights and all kinds of extra bonus content and stuff. So for now, though, I'm going to bed. I do got to be at work in a few hours. So I want to thank all of you for watching, and I'll see you wonderful witches tomorrow night. Have a good one, everybody.